In this video dated July 6, 2013, I'm going to demonstrate the new additional charges module, which can be used for things like shop supplies or hazardous waste fees. Also going to quickly demonstrate the appointment email reminder, and I'm going to show you something to help you save ink if you're using an inkjet printer. There's a new ink saver feature to create reports without the dark background. Let's go ahead and log into the demo account. Now, before you can use the additional charges feature, or you need to go in and set up your additional charges in the company info page. Under this new tab, additional charges, I've gone ahead and added two already, shop supplies and hazardous waste fees. Now you can see the hazardous waste fees has a maximum amount. The shop supplies does not. Let me very quickly show you how you'd set up your own. You would put in a description of the fee here, and that I have shop supplies and hazardous waste fees. The fields, you want to put it on all parts, taxable parts, non-taxable parts, all labor, or all parts and labor. And then the math, which would be add, subtract, multiply, divide. You're probably wondering why you would want to subtract. Probably never will, but wanted to put all the options in there for you. Want to make things as customizable as possible. And then the amount. So for example, let's say you want all parts times 0.1, which will give you 10% of all your parts. And then you can set a minimum and a maximum amount. If you want to set something where you just charge a set fee every time, what you would do is not really worry about these three fields here, but then you could just put your set amount here, your set amount there, and it's going to charge this amount every time. Let's go ahead and cancel out of that. We'll go see how these work. We'll go over here. We'll find an invoice that's got some parts and labor on it. Let's go ahead and go into here in additional charges tab. And you'll see it's calculated shop supplies at $12.50 and our hazardous waste fees at $3. Now, if you want to override any of these, all you have to do is click on it, edit it, and put the override amount. Let's say you want it to be $25. Click OK. This hazardous waste fee will now stay at $25 no matter what you do with this invoice. If you add, remove parts, labor, if it's $10,000 or it's $1, you're going to have $25 in hazardous waste fees from this point forward because you've modified it and you've set that amount. Let me quickly show you what I mean. Let's go here. Let us add a part. This one looks good at $114. Go ahead and jump back out to the invoice. Additional charges. You'll see that the shop supplies went up. However, the hazardous waste fee stayed at $25. Let's go over to appointment so I can demonstrate the appointment reminder. Let's go ahead and add a new appointment. I'm going to use Sarah Dakota because she has the proper email address and information. Select her. We're going to select this vehicle, and we're going to set the appointment for today. Down here, we're going to select the address, email address to send the reminder to, and if there's none in there, you can always add one at that time. And we're going to say 1 day because that's how many days in advance we want her to get the reminder. If you set this at 0, nothing's going to happen. 1, 2, or 3 days in advance. Let's set it at 1, so it sends it out immediately. Click OK. And then we can jump over here. And there we see the appointment reminder that went out to Sarah. Very basic, simple, courtesy reminder. Letting them know, or reminding them of their appointment on 7/6. And asking them to let us know by replying or calling us to let us know that they can't make the appointment. And also, if they want to be removed from future emails, that ask them to reply with the message removed in the subject or message. And at that point, I ask you to go into their records. Let me show you very quickly how you can eliminate or prevent somebody from getting an email reminder in the future. You can do it on two levels. On the customer level, you can go under these communication info settings, and then you click no email. That way this customer will never receive any more email. If you want to do it on a vehicle level, maybe they want to get reminders on one and not on the other, go to that vehicle, edit it. Under service reminder communication info, you just click no email, and this vehicle will no longer receive any email, but they will receive emails regarding their other vehicles. The last thing I want to show you in this video is the ink saver feature. Go into the company info, select edit, click settings. You'll see here the ink saver is already clicked. Let's uncheck it for a minute. Go back over here and we'll print out an estimate or a work invoice. Let's go with an estimate. And you'll see the background in black. I like the contrast. It helps break things up. But if you're using an inkjet printer, that's going to use a lot of ink. So you can now go into company info, edit, settings, change the ink saver, click OK. We'll go back over and take a look at what the estimate looks like now. And you'll see that the black backgrounds have been removed to save some ink. And that concludes this video.